Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to a fresh vlog card because today is of course vlog day. Because it's been really bad recently and well, I'm starting today off by switching up cards so we can get started. So I already erased this card. That's actually, no, that one's not empty. That's my mistake. That is actually, believe it or not, the card we're recording to right now. So this is going to be day 996, which I believe is the current day, 2. And I'm spelling with one hand, which throws off my my muscle memory. Okay, so yeah, that's current. Card 2 is clear. Card 3 is still in the digital SLR up there, so I don't really care about it right now. Card 4 is clear. Card 5 and 6 are now also clear, which means I can copy this record and paste it into both of those. 7 is no longer that, because 7 is actually going to be this and this, but B-Cam. Phew! Because B-Cam is what I use for the GoPro. Or, well, really any non-main card, but yeah. That's a little bit more space. This is a mess right here, and I need to fix this mess. This is all the GoPro footage from the past couple of days. And at one point I ran a card so that it recorded the inside of my pocket, which filled up an entire card, and so I started recording on a card that already had other things on it. And plus, on top of that, all of the numbers are starting to wear down, so I need to rewrite the numbers on all the micro SD cards. So yeah, I've got a little bit of work to do for me here. Plus the fact that the vlog is 15 days behind, it leaves me, and the channel is getting into a disorganized array. Yeah, I've got a little bit of work to do on my hands. Well, I actually have one thing to talk about while I'm sitting down here ingesting footage. And I wasn't going to talk about this quite yet, but apparently it's come sooner than I was expecting. It's only been only about 10 minutes. Wait, I'd be redundant, Nate. It's only been about 10 minutes since the last clip, but I got a call in the meantime saying that my car is done. You may be wondering, wait a minute, what about the car? Oh, my one side is tilted a little bit. What about the car? And we decided last night that we were actually going to take it to a different auto shop down, basically down at the bottom of the hill. So we did that. And they took it in and they're like, yeah. And I just got a call from my father because they called him and apparently they're all done. So I actually might be getting to go pick it up pretty soon and have an actually inspected and fully working car, which sounds good, right? At least I hope so. But yeah, so we're basically officially abandoning the other shop. Whatever. It is what it is right now. But yeah, so I've got 3 cards to import. I just finished going through my card deck, so this is what's left in the main card deck here. Yeah. And this has one really old card and a bunch of micro SD expanders, but they're all at least back. I formatted some of them. Let's see here. Are there any that are actually good? No, not yet. Okay, well. Ooh, hopefully by the end of the day we'll have enough to get formatted in. Oh look, I can switch out cards and put this card back in the deck. Oh, this one actually does need to be relettered. I did go through real quick and re-letter some of the cards too, because that's just the thing, is unfortunately some of this like permanent marker will dissipate and fade over time. Especially if I don't let the cards completely dry, which is why that's okay, because that one only needs one on the top face. Let's see here. Card 8 is technically next. This card has a ton of footage from my lovely pocket. Do I even want to bother to import the pocket footage? And the answer is actually probably not. So I'm not going to sit here and sit through. Let's hear. I'm kind of curious, actually. Oh, I have my view set wrong. I need to actually push the ingest button on like this. Let's see. I have 33 GoPro files here. And once they all load, let's see here. What is this going to be? This is day. This is footage from day 9. 81 to 983B. That should be correct. Now the question is, what of these have I imported and what of these haven't? Let's see here. So at the end of this file here, I'll show you this in a second. There are 7 of these black, almost 4 gigabyte files. Well, one of them is only 2.30 gigabytes. I think that I ran out of battery before I completely ran out of things. So yeah, figure out. Yeah. I have to figure out what's what on this card. Let's see, reveal and explore. So GoPro, because some of this is actually from before the vlogs I need to work on, because day 979 and 980 are up. So I don't need to worry about any footage from those days, and some of this is from the 25th. Yeah, that's from the 25th. That's from the 25th. All right, so day 152 on. So that's only 152 to 155 because 156, all the various parts of it are, or 1056, excuse me, are. There's actually, yeah, there's 7 parts to this. Are all of the inside of my pocket. I'm actually not even gonna bother to import that footage. No, wait, did the card? No, the card did fill up. The card is actually completely full. Yeah. Because it's one full card. It was the battery that was almost dead. The card was completely, totally filled. So if I go to this PC right here, yeah. Look at that. Windows has it marked off as you're being dangerously full. And yes, it reads as a Canon disc because I always format all my stuff in the vlog camera. Yeah, it's pretty full. It's pretty full. I am apparently just going through this footage just because it's apparently nosy to my life, and I'm not actually going to import it. But it's actually kind of funny just looking at it because I'm sitting here watching this footage and I can tell actually exactly when it's shot. So the first clip in this series of giant shots was actually started being shot at, where's the time code? It started getting shot at 5:37 p.m. The train I take home leaves Market East at 5:38. So the train came a minute early, put my bag on the seat when I got on the train, and that's actually when it started recording all of this. It's actually kind of crazy because you could, like, I can look through it and you can hear me. I just did this right now, and I actually can hear myself coming in the door. And I put my bag down, and it's silent. It's really actually weird to hear because yes, normally I vlog a lot, but it's weird to have like a weird like audio thing. Oh well. It's way too large to import. I'm not going to bother importing it because that's what, like, with all of those files, hold on, let me see here. Let's see here. It's here to here. Or it's all of this 56 files here. So yeah, that's 25 gigabytes of files that I really just don't have room for, but it's kind of weird to look at. Well, I just finished building 15 days worth of project files. It's all right here. Pew! Yeah, there's a lot of crap in this folder. But regardless, I now have the time to go use my editing skills. I don't know why I said use, but regardless, yes, I have time and power to actually go ahead and edit all of these vlogs because they need to be edited. Let's go do just that, shall we? Oh geez. So yeah, it's been a morning. I have 2 vlogs exported, so I get to go upload them now. Yeah, because I gotta get them started. But it's been an interesting day, and it's not even over yet. To make things weirder. So as I mentioned in the past couple segments, my car was done. So we went down there, we picked it up, I drove it back, and I was like, brakes are making an interesting noise here. So I'm going to upload vlogs while I talk about this, but assuming I can see everything and get all this information. But because the brakes are making an interesting noise, so I told my mom about it, and we were like, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Then we decided eventually that we wanted to go out for lunch on a few errands. So that's what we did. We went out for lunch and a few errands. I don't know how else exactly to word that. I hope you guys like the sound of my keyboard. You can hear it over the sound of all the fans. But yeah, so we went out to run some errands, and the brakes were still making noise. And we stopped at a couple places, so we knew it was not going to go away. So we actually stopped down at the bottom of the hill. We dropped the car back off again, and we're like, "Hey, can you take a look at this?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay, sure." So they're looking at it now, and I realized when I was leaving there, I forgot to take back my glasses. I had my sunglasses on at the time, so I walked up the hill with my sunglasses, and which is fine. I got back in the house, and I was like, "It's dark in here." Wait a minute. Now you might be wondering how exactly I'm doing that, talking about that, and I have my glasses. Like, did I get them back? No, these are actually my old pair of glasses from, I don't know, probably early vlog that these were frequently on my face. But yeah, it's not been the best day. It's been an interesting day. These are, I think, 2 years out of date, the glasses I have on right now. Actually, probably 3. I've been slacking a little bit. So, like, I can see for the most part immediately around me. I can see my lower monitor here. I have to strain a little bit to see my upper monitor. So if you look at me trying to, like, squint up there, yeah, that would be why. So, I don't know. It's gonna be one interesting. It's not day 9,982. It's just day 982. Thank you. Day 1,000 is coming Friday though. Be excited. But yeah. So, man, who honestly knows what's gonna happen anymore? I'm just really hoping they get my car back to me. I mean, I guess if I have to use these for a few days, wear them to work, whatever, it won't be the worst deal in the world. There's been way worse things have happened to me. It's just endlessly frustrating is what it is, to be honest with you. But regardless, I'm going to go back to working for a while. We'll see what happens. Alright, apparently, well, this is going to be a longer vlog of me complaining to the camera from the chair for no reason, but that's just the way today's going, apparently. So, pushed out a third vlog before, well, ultimately we got an email, or not an email, I got a text from my father, or a call from my father, telling me that he got a call from the garage telling me the car was ready again. So, we went down there, we got it. A good ending to this one. Yes, everything is finally good. No more. We're done. Thank goodness. They found out whatever was wrong with it. No payment. We're all grand, fine, diddly, freaking fantastic. That's good. Car's back, car's fixed, car's inspected. Everything is lovely. But then life slapped me in the face a little bit. Because, I got an email a little while before I left. And I've been seeing on my Drexel One homepage for a while now, this little box in my, like, Drexel on your homepage has this little checklist of things you need to do. Let me see if I can pull it up. And one of the things that's always been there, at least for me, has been one that said, or at least recently, say, apply for degree. I'll show it to you right now. So they put this, like, checklist box right here, and they have one here that says apply for degree. And it's coming up, because I've been a senior now since I got back from LA. So, that box has been there for a little while. But I've not needed to use it yet, because obviously I've not been actively in a position to graduate. Until apparently now. I got an email just a little while ago telling me that I needed to actually go click that button and apply for graduation. Which I did. I applied to graduate. It's apparently coming pretty soon. Because, yeah, I was not thinking that I would have needed to do it yet, but I got an email from my advisor a little while ago being like, yeah, you need to do that. You need to go apply to graduate. Yes, even if you're... They said that even people who are graduating walking in the spring and then actually not completing their degree until the end of summer term need to do this now. So, yeah. Graduating. Almost there, apparently. Way closer than I wanted to think I was. Yeah. Life is slapping me a little bit hard right now. Just a little bit. Well, it's night now. A couple pieces of news real quick. First off, I turned this into a little GIF. So if somebody reminds me, I'll probably put it somewhere that you can easily access it because it's pretty important. I'm not gonna lie. Also, what's important is I somehow managed to get all of the vlogs done, and if we go over here to the channel page, you'll notice the channel is actually updated too, because the channel, well, normally there's the recent recommended vlog, which I forget which one I picked. I think I honestly don't remember. But because this whole section here, it had the recently recommended vlog was the one from Circus Birthday Party, which was all the way back in May, and also the top playlist up here was also from May, which means that I had not updated anything on the vlog since then. Well, hi. Hi, Yingling. I realized cutting the vlogs today that we didn't really formally introduce Yingling because I thought I said his name, and that was never really happened. You can barely see him because he's so dark, but yes, that is indeed a Yingling. You have a piggy.
I do have a Yingling, and a Yingling fits in one hand right now. He's so tiny he fits in one hand.
So not gonna
not be for long.
So this is the picture you wanted to get? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's our tiny piggy. The other one's a little bit bigger. Sputnik.
Yeah, which means he's a little bit older.
Yeah.
Don't fall off my hand.
He tried to back up. He likes to do that a little bit. He likes to try to back up. And I'm not sure why, because it seems like a very dangerous idea to me. But the piggies seem to have adopted themselves pretty well. I don't think we covered this. Wait, hold on. I have the other vlog up. Or I did. Darn it. I'll cut that out. Oops. I literally just had it up and I can't remember. So we took out the wall at one point because there was that wall that was in the first day we got them. And we took out the wall. Let's see here. Is it in this one? No, we did take it out by the time yesterday's vlog. But we didn't discuss why. We took the wall out because it, you can put them back. You don't have to follow me around with them if you don't want to. But we took the wall out because they're new. So we wanted them to kind of get used to their habitat as it is. I don't know if you guys can hear they're mumbling and squeaking, but they're definitely doing it a little bit, especially. But the problem is that I was seeing a little bit of what we were noticing, that they weren't really drinking water, which we discussed I think a little bit yesterday, and that's why we have the second water bottle now. But
and dish.
Yeah, there's a dish down right there. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Doing a little bit of research today says that it's really not uncommon for piggies, especially little piggies, to get just about all their water from vegetables. And to be fair, we've been feeding them a lot of vegetables because they've had, between the both of them, they've had 7 giant lettuce leaves, which are pretty full of water. They've had a little bit of cucumber too. So hopefully that actually means that they're doing pretty good water-wise. Right?
Yep.
But yeah, they seem pretty contented for the moment. Youngling is eating a piece of hay. Sputnik is just watching the camera, even though not really, because he's looking at me straight on. If you guys like the montage from the other day, maybe I should do. My movement scared him a little bit. Almost strutting?
Yep.
Maybe I could set up another montage a day. Maybe I could set up the montage tomorrow when we're all at work.
That would be fun.
Just to see what they do all day while we're at work. Because, yeah, we both have work tomorrow. Maybe I should get that set up and ready to go, because that would be pretty neat. Just have a big cam here all day.
Yep.
I think I might do that. Sounds kind of fun.
You could figure out what they do all night one time, too.
That would require too much light.
Yeah. That'd be cool, though, if you figured out what they did all night.
I mean, I know what they do all night. I hear them all night. So this is pretty much what they do during the day.
Well, I sleep, so...
Yeah, you sleep through everything. But we're gonna leave these little guys for now because we've got to get ready for tomorrow because it's already 10 o'clock. But I'll consider doing a timey montage for tomorrow. See how it works out. Having fun, you two? Can you eat the pellets? Well, I think with the pigs, it's a good place to leave it off and say, see you guys tomorrow for, I don't know, maybe you get a big montage or something. We'll figure it out. I like having montages to kind of interject with the rest of the footage. Kind of helps tie things together a little bit. Makes the vlog look like I try a little bit. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.